Aloha! Welcome back to Morpheus Reviews for Comics. This week we have Lucifer number 4. The Peculiar Case of the Man on the Bathroom Floor. Here is the cover. Written by Dan Waters, illustrated by Sebastian Fiumara and Max Fiumara. Colors by Dave McCaig, and letters by Steve Wands. Cover by Sebastian Fiumara and Dave McCaig. It's interesting. So we're seeing the present Lucifer busting out of the head of the statue of a past Lucifer. So in the last issue, number 3, the annulment of heaven and hell, we had Lucifer cut off his own finger. Detective John Decker escapes from the rehab house after seeing things that can't be unseen. William Blake writes a story even after being warned by Lucifer that he should not, of which he pays the consequences for. Mazikeen reads the book, and then we find Lucifer's son being influenced by Stingy Jack's ghost into betraying his father. In the past, the present Lucifer is still suffering. So, see where we pick up. Lucifer, number 4. The Peculiar Case of the Man on the Bathroom Floor. This book is beautiful. Full stop. Comics Beat. She died over 500 years ago. The intermures were of cool oblivion, untroubled and unburdened. An abyss of perfect stillness, unknown and imperceivable to the living. In this silence she had forgotten her name, and what it had been to have one. It had been better that way. She had forgotten pain and loneliness, and how it felt to be betrayed. All the things that the living know. Come on, pick up. I know you're there. And then they came, intruders, into her solitude, breachers of the peace, and she forgot it had ever been silent at all. She has finally realized all of this on discovering a book of prophecy written by the mortal William Blake, which tells the story of this forsaken place. It tells the story of the one who would not let her rest, who meant to force her to live again, whether she wished to or not. You need to pick up. You have to get them out of here. She remembered that her name is Sycorax, and she remembers that this is Lucifer's fault. Of course, it's all Lucifer's fault. 1,000 hours. I woke up on the floor of my motel room, fully dressed. There's blood in my mouth. I'd bitten my tongue. Penny never had a seizure with symptoms with her brain tumor. So perhaps mine is not quite identical after all. Perhaps I was wrong to believe I had inherited it from her. Last night seems like a nightmare. And maybe some of it was. I can't trust my eyes. I can't trust my mind anymore to distinguish fever dream from reality. I'm going to start keeping this journal hourly so I can separate what I truly see from what's created by hostile matter pressing against my cortex. Robert is coming here tonight at 6. By then I must be able to decipher lies from truth. I must search for patterns and continuity among my own thoughts while I still have them. I must behave as a detective again. 1100 hours.
Of course, sir. What's the case?
Oh, no. I'm not working anything specific. Just trying to track down some old records while I'm visiting. Guy's called, he's called Robert Ewell. I'd wager he might have been picked up at some point back in the mid-80s.
Okay, right. Well, truth is, a lot of the old stuff hasn't even been digitized yet. Happy hunting, sir.
Robert's files are extensive, to say the least. He was picked up for burglary offenses all over the place. Boston, New York. Even deported back from the UK one time. Few of the places he hit pressed charges, almost as though they didn't want the attention. And these names. Phony Rig. Madam X's Magic Shop. Is he in some kind of cult? What did he draw Penny into? She's here, on every page. Bail posted by Penelope Ewell. P. Ewell. Penelope Ewell. Right up until we started dating. She never trusted me with her burdens. The peculiar case of the man on the bathroom floor. Yes, just as expected, a dense storyline. We find John Decker feels like he's going insane. He's trying to keep it together. So he researches more about his belated wife's cousin, Robert Ewell. Mazikeen finds out, remembers about her true identity. And we find how all these storylines are starting to weave together, and how the past Lucifer, present Lucifer, and William Blake, John Decker, Robert Ewell are all connecting together, starting to come to a point here. It's nice. Feels good. Some depth, some density. And I feel like the lesson in this month's issue is karma is a bitch. So next month we're gonna have number 5. The man who bested the devil not once but twice. A lantern is lit. A vessel is purloined, and Caliban plays with his dollies. So if you enjoyed this video, please like. If you would like to see next month's review of Lucifer, subscribe. If you want to see next week's Book of Magic, number 4, put on some notifications. And keep these books alive. Please share with a friend. Let's keep the Sandman universe going. So, thanks for tuning in. Aloha.